So, good morning everyone. I hope everybody is doing fine. We'll be starting off with question number 11, and as time permits, we'll be proceeding on with the previous semesters also. Ready everyone? Confirm yes or no? Confirm boys. Ready everyone? Okay. Moving on, question number 11, it says that there is a square anchor ship. So the radius of each design is 7 centimeters. So can anybody tell me what will be the length of the side now? Anyone? See, look carefully, this is 7. This is 7. So this will be 14, and there are 3 as such. So side of the square will be 14 into 3. 42 centimeter. Does everybody agree with this? And my required shaded area will be area of square minus area of 9 circles. Does everybody agree with this? Area of square will be 42 into 42 minus area of those 9 circles will be how much? 9 into pi r square. Instead of r will be having 7. Is there anyone in the class who has doubt in this? Any kind of doubt you can ask me freely right away. Elsewise you'll have to copy down this. You'll have exactly 1 minute to copy down this. Yes, does anybody has any doubts? I'm pausing the video to start copying it down. Anyone in the class who would give an outline of how to do question number 12? Extremely simple. What you go on to do out here is that find the area of quadrant minus the area of right angle triangle which you see out here. I think it's clear to everyone, yes or no? Yes or no? First out here you'll have to find the area of the quadrant they have already specified. So I don't think finding the area of the quadrant will be a very big deal for you. It will be pi by 4 into r square. Now can anybody tell me what is r? Yes, it's 3.5. Any doubts? Everyone go on to tell me what is the area of quadrant that you are getting. What is the area for quadrant? Type it out in the comment section. Hurry up, 30 seconds. No one has answered yet. 38.5. Excellent, Agnik. Agnik is the first boy to answer. 38.5, right? Yeah. Now what you have to do is the area of the shaded region. I don't think it will be a big problem. 38.5 minus area of the triangle is how much? Half into base into height. OD has been given to us as 2, and this base is how much? 3.5. I don't think it's a very big deal to subtract this thing now. What is the area of the shaded region? Hurry up, guys. Any Bahubali in the class? Hurry up. Answer. Agnik. Again, Agnik is the one to shine out. Answer is a wrong one. You've gone extremely wrong. Okay. The area for the quadrant is 77 by 8, and for area for the shaded region is 6.125. That is why I always say nazar hatting and durgatna cutting. Please check out your mistakes. I am pausing the video. Find the area for the quadrant for question number 13 and then subtract it by this square. We will get the value for question number 13. Is it clear? Area of the quadrant will be given as how much? Pi by 4 r square. And now there will be a question, so how will we calculate the value for r? Now the value for the r, since this has changed to basic version, the value of the r will be calculated as root over 20 square plus 20 square. This gives you pausing the video just now. Okay, then over here we have to calculate, this is 20 squares, side is 20, so you'll have to calculate the diagonal portion, right? So diagonal will be root over 20 square plus 20 square by Pythagoras theorem, which will give you 20 root 2. Agree everybody? This will also happen to be the radius for the quadrant. Okay? Clear, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can we calculate pi by 4 r square, 20 root 2 का square, and then minus the area for the square, which is 20 into 20. Hurry up, let's see who can tell me the answer first. I'll have not enough time to wait for the answers. 400 minus 628, it will give you 228 centimeter square. This happens to be the correct answer. If anyone has any doubts, you can ask me right away. Elsewise, I'm pausing the video, note it down. And people who are done with this, obviously will be moving on to question number 14. 14 is a very easy one. So I am thinking about interesting one and a very important one, question number 15. Over here, what you have to do is that you'll have to calculate the area for the shaded portion. For that, you'll have to calculate area of entire figure minus, if you calculate entire area and minus it, subtract it with quadrant. Can I have the answer, yes or no? Hurry up. But one more thing you have to do, you'll have to add this also to that. Why? Because area of semicircle plus area of triangle minus area of the quadrant, that will give you the area. Okay, minus the area of quadrant. Did everybody understand how do you have to do this? You have to calculate the area of the semicircle and you have to add this triangle to that, and then you go on to subtract this quadrant from that. Entire figure means this only. Now how will we go on to calculate this one, semicircle's area? We don't know the radius. Of course we know the radius. No, we don't know the radius. This is 14, this is 14. How much will this be? Can anybody tell me? 14 root 2, size of BC by Pythagoras theorem. That means which will give us the radius of BC will be equals to 7 root 2. Yes or no? Once you get the radius, no, the work is done. We'll be able to calculate pi by 2 r square, 7 root 2 square. This is the area of the semicircle. And then area for the triangle will be how much? Half into 14 into 14. Okay? 14 into 7. Now you add up this two and then you subtract this quadrant from it. Did everybody understand what is the basic outline of this numerical? Once you have the diameter, calculate the radius, find the area for the triangle 98 and then area for the quadrant 154 and area of the semicircle is 154. You add this two and subtract it with the quadrant, you will get the answer as 98 centimeters square. Now if anybody has any problem regarding this, please ask me right away. Ask me right away. Next numerical, which is also very important as well as an interesting one. Question number 16, what it says is that you have to calculate the area of the shaded region. Don't count the design portion. Some students just start counting the designs also, not required. Basically, if I break this figure down, it will look like two quadrants out here. Okay, and other quadrant will be as such. Can you all see the two quadrants, yes or no? Kept inverted to each other. So if somehow we calculate this quadrant only, we calculate the area for this portion and multiply it with 2, will I get the same answer? Yes or no? Please confirm. Boys, confirm.
Yes, sir.
If we calculate the area for the quadrant, area of quadrant minus the area of circle, and then multiply the entire thing by 2, will get the required answer. What will be the area of quadrant? Can anyone tell me?
Sir, area of circle or area of...
Sorry. Area of triangle. Now tell me, what is the radius out here? Radius is also 8, and your triangle's area half into 8 into 8. Area of the quadrant will be how much? Pi by 4 r square. R happens to be 8 square. Clear? This will be your answer. It's a very simple one given at the end of the chapter. Now kindly start copying it down and tell me what is the answer. I'll give you exactly 2 minutes to find the answer. Pausing the video. Kindly tell me what you answer. Now I'll disclose the answer for you all. Your answer happens to be 256 by 7 is your answer. Clear? Now your homework for today will be whatever numericals are left out for miscellaneous plus all the examples. Now this is it with our syllabus for the midterm.